This is Level Up Success Podcast with Neth and Truth.
And like where do you plan to take this? Like what are your goals as far as where you want to take this path that that you're working on now?
Okay. Well, I currently have a YouTube page,
Mm-hmm.
channel that I started in the height of the pandemic, which was around I think around April of 2020. And I guess around that was the time for everybody to take a break. Well,
Yeah.
not a break because I was still working at home, but that gave us a moment to like really focus and stand back and look at life because people were dropping dead. We don't know what this was. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what was going on. And it just gave me a time to reflect on what I really wanted to do. So I went on YouTube and I just went on there and I just started showing the world my cooking expertise in different areas and cooking and in baking. Eventually, I would like to take this. I would like to bring out spices like Jacquee spices in like supermarkets. I would like to have a cookbook,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm currently working on. And my goal is to teach people how to cook, teach people how to boil water, because some people don't know how to boil water. They don't. They don't know what to do. Yeah, and I want to show you how to do that, how to work on a budget, how to cook on a budget. Because a lot of times we want to go to the supermarket, and especially with our people, our Black and Latino people, we got to know how to spend wisely because we have a little bit here, but we want to spend it on a big steak of T-bone steak. Sometimes you can't do that, but you can have a great meal if you know how to cook it right and how to make it work and taste good. See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, the
Okay.
T-bone steak are expensive like crazy. I mean, they too, but they
Right,
mad expensive.
right. Even chicken,
Oh yeah,
even
everything's
chicken.
going
And
up.
and I like, and some people might be grossed out by this. I like chicken feet. Don't nobody judge me out there. I like chicken feet, but some people, even that, something like that is expensive. Things are just changing now, and we have to know, we can't be like the Joneses. We have to live within our means. Most of us, some people can live beyond their means, some people can't. So that's what my goal is, to teach people who have to live within their means how to make great meals, especially if you have a large family, but on a budget, and how to make them taste great.
That's good. Yeah.
No, it makes
Hmm.
sense
Yeah,
because it's easy to spend
yeah,
money. Like I think
right.
I'm
And
bad
then
with shopping with food. Like I would spend money. I think you're right with black and Latinos, black and brown people. We just grab the first thing we think. Oh, that would be nice. Let me try this. Let me try that.
I'm definitely like that.
right.
That's why my girlfriend does the shopping for me because I take anything. She be out there with the coupons and the newspaper. I mean, well,
Good for
the
her.
huh? Yeah, yeah. No, that's
Good for
awesome. I mean,
her. Yeah.
and yeah, because she took that advice from her mom and my mom. My mom is worse. My mom, like, yo, she be like
Mm,
saving all them coupons. Or
that's
like, and
right.
yeah, yeah, she be looking out every time I go shopping. She be like, look, look, come take these coupons with you just in case.
You know, some of the supermarket
Right.
has app. Like the one that I go to has an app. So every time I go there, I get points. And once I fill up the point, they'll give me like $25 off, $50 off. It depends how much you buy, but every penny
Right.
help.
Yeah,
It
yeah, no,
does. It
definitely.
really does.
Nah,
It
and if you
really, really
really,
does.
if you really want to get in depth with it, like, you could, like, I've seen people that they pay like what, like 10% of the produce that they want to get, and they be getting things that are worth like $2,000, and they be spending like 200. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
have you
yeah,
seen those? Yeah, yeah. Like, I have a friend like that. I have a
yeah,
friend like that. Yeah, she gets a coupon for everything. I'll probably put her on.
yeah,
I'll
I
probably
hope,
I
yeah.
just
yeah,
thought about her. I'm gonna put her on to talk. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. it's a great thing to do. It's just taking the time. And I think sometimes when we like, oh, we don't feel like taking the time to do that. But when you actually look at it, not only you're saving money, you know, you're saving time because you know exactly what you're going to go to the supermarket for to get. Like a lot of times, me and my husband would go to Sam's Club, like you know those Sam's Club and BJ's and Costco's, because a lot of times you could get your stuff in bulk for cheaper. And we're just trying to maneuver within this time because everything is so expensive. A lot of times when you see people going to supermarkets and they might be, you know, going around looking all smiley and stuff, but they're in their minds trying to figure out what in the world am I going to do? How am I going to do this? You know, and it's just making smart decisions. And that's what I show people on my channel. Not just making great meals, you know, I mean, I could go and cook the extravagant meals and stuff like that, but how can you make extravagant meals by buying cheap stuff? Like you don't always have to buy shrimp. Sometimes you can't afford shrimp. Sometimes your pockets could probably listen, you're gonna have chicken all week, but you got barbecue chicken, baked chicken, broiled chicken, soup, chicken soup. You can have, you know, it's all about learning how to be creative with what you have, especially when you have a large family and saving your money. That's what it is.
I mean, that's a great idea. Yeah, it makes sense because people when they buy some people when they do chicken, they do it the same way all the time. People forget you could do it a different way. So that's not even a bad idea. I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
talking about like mixing things up. Have you heard that they're going to there are a lot of restaurants or there are plans of making a vegan produce, like you know produce that they mix vegetables and they make it a dish. You know what I'm talking about? True. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing stuff like that here and there. Even with Burger King, they came out with
Yeah.
this thing called the Impossible Burger.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, I was looking at it like, what is that? You know, because it's not real
Yeah.
meat. But when you taste it, let me tell you, it is so good. So yeah, and not only that, but you want to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be healthy too, because I think a lot of us want to go out and eat things that have so much fat and stuff. So it's all about eating good food, but eating it in what's that modulation?
Maturation. Yeah. Yeah.
Moderation. You don't want
Yeah.
to sit up here and have everything that's fattening and too much salt and stuff like that. And I think that's a great idea. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
an excellent idea.
I went. There's a
Yeah.
spot that I like in Harlem. I don't know if I should give out the name of this place. I mean, I love the place, but
I don't know if we.
it's called it's called
Why
Season
not?
Vegan. It's called Season Vegan. They make such like exquisite like dishes, and it's all vegan. Like they make these chicken nuggets. Oh my! Like it's the best chicken nuggets I've ever had, and
Better
they're
than
not
the-
even from real chicken.
Belly Bill chicken. Wow.
Like it's amazing. Like I'm telling you, like it's
Wow.
yeah. Like I recommend it to anybody. The only thing is that they no longer you can't go in anymore after the pandemic, so you just have to like order to
Already?
take out. Yeah. That's the only
Wow.
thing. So you don't get to experience the going inside, and it was a hot spot too. I see a lot
Oh
of people
wow.
going on dates there. It was
I
really
mean,
nice.
during the pandemic, the restaurants started doing well with the takeout. Like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not doing that bad with the
Yeah.
takeout.
Yes.
Takeout,
Yes.
delivery, and Uber. Like Uber took over, man, with that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sure did.
Hey, there.
And I was a vegetarian for like 2 years back in my like mid to late 20s. I was a vegetarian for like 2 years and I wasn't eating no meat in my diet. But you know, life, things happen and you go back to eating meat. But it was a great experience for my body. I was really, really fit, but if that's an avenue people can't take, I would, go ahead, try it. That's what food is about, trying different things. Don't get so locked in to one thing. You have to experience different aspects of food and different cultures, because there's so much stuff out there that you might be missing out on. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid and shot.
You know what's something crazy that you mentioned that? It wasn't too long ago that I discovered jerk chicken.
Oh yeah.
Like yo, like it took
The
years for me
Jamaican
to.
jerk chicken.
Oh man, like when I tried,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I never had jerk chicken before. Like, why I didn't know about this? Like,
I
Oh
think
my
I
God,
tried
the way
once.
the Jamaicans, when it comes to
oh, it's
Jamaican people,
delicious.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, oh my God, it's so good. That smoky flavor and their use of spices, it's out of this world. It is. I love it.
yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. So, so Jackie, there's something that we like to do here. Like I know we talked briefly about it, but what we like to do is we kind of wanna help you with kind of like structure the goals, right? So for example, right, like you did say you want to do different things, but it's important to create short-term goals to then and then ultimately create your long-term goals, because if you just look at the big picture but you don't have a structure, then how are you gonna make it? You're gonna get stagnant at some point, right? So my question
Exactly.
is my question will be, what, like a year from now, where are you planning on being with what you're doing now? Like do you have a goal, like for a year of what you want to hit, or what you want to accomplish? Yeah.
Yes, I definitely, which I started, because I want to start bringing out spices, like different spice blends, and marketing them out in different supermarkets and so forth. Like we're going to food fairs or what have you. Because in order for you to, and I totally agree with you when it comes to having short-term goals, it's all about something that you can really get to, and at the same time being able to, every single day you have to do something towards that goal, towards that dream, to make it a
Yes.
reality.
Mm-hmm.
If even if it means um calling somebody, and keep a journal, and I truly believe in that visualization chart. When you write down what you want,
Yes.
write down the
Mm-hmm.
things you want to do, who you got to contact, what you got to do. Maybe I have to get the plastic containers to put my, how am I going to do the labels? So, and you don't have to do it all in one day. It's just a little bit every day, a little bit every day, like even in 30 minutes or an hour every day, to reach to that goal. So that is my goal for 2023. God
All right.
willing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, what about 5 years from now? Here's where the pressure comes in.
Yeah.
Well, 5 years from now, I want to have a nice food spot, a nice
Mm,
spot where I could have people, because there are times I do cook from my home, and I know we'll bring food to people in T-Mobile around up here and have people try my dishes. But hopefully I would like to have like a spot that I can expose myself, not expose myself, but you know what I mean, like a
yeah.
place where I can have to show who I am, my travels, my experiences, and people could come and taste my food and my baked goods. So that's my goal
Yes.
for 5 years from now. That is definitely my goal.
All right, man, and hopefully we'll join you on the way. Cause
Oh,
we do
definitely,
plan we
definitely.
do plan to keep up with everybody. Yeah, so definitely looking forward
Yes,
to that. Jackie,
yes.
do you have any mentors? Anybody you follow as far as cooking?
Hmm. Well, there were quite a couple of people. There's this one lady named Anna Olson. She'd be on YouTube. She had a cooking channel on Food Network, because I love to watch the Food Network and the cooking channel a lot. And also because I love her because the way she expresses herself, especially when she's baking. You can find her on YouTube, Anna Olsen. She's great when it comes to pastries and pies and techniques, and she makes it seem so easy. I do love Martha Stewart. I
Okay.
do love Martha Stewart
Who
because,
who doesn't love a little Martha Stewart?
right, because everything is just so, I don't know, she makes everything look so perfect and just so elegant. And another lady by the name of Ina Garten, that you could find on the cooking channel and on YouTube as well. And of course, my family, my elders, my mother, my aunt, my grandmother, my cousins, my other aunts. So these people have really had a big influence in my cooking and baking today.
Yeah. I actually forgot to ask. I know you come from a Haitian descent. What is your guys' favorite plate over there? Like what would be if I were to visit? What would be the number one plate that you would suggest for me to get?
Okay. There's this rice, and I've noticed that a lot of people like this rice. It's called Julie Akjonjon, which is a black rice which is made from a mushroom that has been dried. And I think it's scarce. I think you only can find it in Haiti. And it
Mm,
has like a pungent smell, and it makes the rice black actually. And a lot of times people that are Haitian that make it, they'll make it with, you can add shrimp. Some people would make it with lima beans. And it's just, and they'll use either jasmine rice or some type of basmati rice, because I like my rice. I don't like mushy rice. I do not like mushy rice. I
mm-hmm,
don't come from a
mm,
family that do mushy rice. Nice
okay.
and grainy, nice and flavorful. Then you have griot, which is like a fried marinated pork, which a lot of people like, of course, with the fried plantains. And my favorite is something called legume, which is, my husband loves it too. He loves it too. It's like a vegetable stew with the eggplant, the chayote, which is like that green. It looks like a green. It doesn't look like an apple. It just is green. It's like in a ball.
It's like
Okay.
a
I don't know how they
pear.
say it in English. It's called chayote. I
I
don't know how
think I
you
know
say
what
that
it
in.
is.
I don't know. Right, it's
Is it
green and
wait? Is
it's
it like
like this.
Toyota?
I don't think it's that.
It's not Toyota, right?
No,
Cause
no, no.
all right, all right, all right.
It has like this apple like
It's
texture, but
green,
they'll
right?
cook with it. You could put,
I seen it.
yeah, it's
It's this.
green.
Okay, so all right,
Yeah,
we'll put it on the screen so that
Yeah,
people can
because
see it.
people gonna be confused like we were right now. And I know this. I know why it is.
Okay, okay.
Chayote.
All right, cool.
That's why it sounds so familiar. I seen it. Okay.
All right. No, I mean
yes,
that's
yes.
awesome. So yeah, nah, definitely gotta try that dish. Definitely gotta
Yeah,
try
it's
that dish.
very delicious. It's a vegetable stew. You could put crabs in it. You could put shrimp in it. You could put beef. You could put chicken, and you serve it over rice. And you can have it with beans on the side. Oh, absolutely delicious. That's my favorite.
All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Eh,
Yes.
so yeah, nah, hey, I do wanna thank you for giving us all this knowledge. Like had a good time, learn a couple of new things, and like looking forward to having more more meetings with you.
Yeah, definitely. And
Oh,
like you said,
definitely.
Yeah.
no, like we said, like
Oh,
we just going
definitely.
chayote. So, but no, no. Before we end this, I got a question. Do you have like an advice you would like to give to our listener?
Do I have a Instagram?
No, no. To our listener, do you have some type of advice or
Yes, I do. Oh my God. Do we have time?
take the
It's
time?
okay. In the food industry, if this is something you want to make out as a business, one thing, know your worth. Don't let people try to bring down your prices. And don't let people know how hungry you are for the money, because that's when they like to come over here and try to change your prices and bring it down because they know that you want the money. Even though that's your passion with food, don't settle for less, and don't let people come over here and try to manipulate you, because people will do that. And I've had experience with that where I've done cakes and stuff for like that, and I would get nothing. But now it's like I could see what my worth is and what my work is worth. So don't like, it's either they want it or they don't. That's my advice. And go out there and don't be afraid to start a cooking channel, to express your food. If you even want to take it further, go to cooking school. You have online courses. And know the audience that you want to talk. Go after your dreams. Go after them. Life is short. That's what you have to do.
Awesome, awesome. I do have one last question.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
Yes.
how do you properly boil water for the audience?
Oh my God. Yes. You take a pot, you add some water, put it on medium or high heat, and until you start seeing those bubbles come out of the water, then you have boiled water.
There you go.
So I was doing it wrong all the time. Nah, you good.
I use the electric. It
Jose,
doesn't
electric chair.
it doesn't it doesn't work for me. All right.
Okay. Another thing
Wow.
before we end it, but you got to talk about your website, like your Instagram, your Facebook, like you were saying before, and your YouTube.
Yes, my YouTube, everybody could follow me on YouTube at Jackie's Cooking. That's JaqueesCooking. And once you're there, please consider subscribing to my channel. And everything you want to know from cooking and baking and how to clean your meats and how to properly flavor your foods. And I'm also at Instagram at Jackie's Cooking and also Facebook, Jackie's Cooking.
Don't forget, you got a group on
But hopefully
Facebook,
we
so
can
people
link
can follow.
below for them too. Huh?
No, you have a remind them. You have a group on Facebook where you guys talk about cooking and all that stuff and give tips.
Yeah, Truth been checking.
Oh, I'm so happy you have. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Even with Facebook, I have Jackie's Cooking, Facebook at Jackie's Cooking, YouTube at Jackie's Cooking, Instagram at Jackie's Cooking, and TikTok at Jackie's Cooking without the G, but the number one. But hopefully we'll leave the links for them.
Oh no, I
everybody
definitely
below.
could leave the link on the audio version and on YouTube because we also got our own YouTube.
Perfect.
So I guess
Yes.
So thank you for being our guest and taking your time to come over here. And
Thank
before I
you.
end this,
Thank
if you
you
guys
so
like
much.
what we're doing, please go to our Instagram, follow us at Level Up Success Podcast. And from our Instagram, there's gonna be a link. It's gonna direct you to our YouTube that we do new video episode on Friday, and the audio version is always on Monday. You could go to our website. So
Yeah, all right, guys. So yeah, we basically made it easy for you guys. Just go to Instagram, you hit the link, and whichever best method or platform you could listen to us through there. All right, and we out here leveling up to success, and just wanted to give you guys a deuces.
deuces.